All right, there, fellow patriots. I want to say this: protect your president, President Obama, for real. I smell something coming up, and I don't like it. And Alex Jones might be playing into this, and this is Putin the cat. He's named after Vladimir Putin because he's like a Russian blue mix with a regular old cat, regular old American cat. So he's cool. He's like the most laid back cat I ever had. Put him on a collar on him, and actually he was chill with it. He didn't give a shit. Just like an American, real laid back, And that's the one thing. That's the word I want to say about laid back is that people chill out. Now, I know a lot of people are freaking out about Obama with various policies, and everybody's freaking out about something. And there is something going on. There's the hidden power behind the scenes, People call it the conspiracy, but hey, it's always been like that, Hey, come on. It's there's always a hidden power behind the throne. There always has been, and it's probably going to always be that way. But I want to say this, I'm former military, and there's things I didn't like what President Clinton did actually when he was around. But it's always you support the commander in chief. And I'm going to tell you this, and that sounds pretty bad on the surface, but I'm going to tell you this. You know where actually you get the biggest dictators? It's not even coming from the very top. It's coming from people when they first get a little bit of power. They could be the biggest jerks going. I mean, they could be anything. They could be in charge of one little spot, and you've seen this with the TSA. The TSA got some of the dumbest people on the planet, so they're in there checking everybody else. They go on a power trip. So even though Obama's policies can be bad, it's not even going to be like him that you're going to be dealing with, and it's going to be other little petty dictators all throughout the thing. And I say this, always support the president. And what's going to happen is, if you can actually change across the board, I think too many people focusing on the top. You can change across the board how things work on smaller levels. The president will change. Bill Clinton, Obama, whoever, Ronald Reagan, who sucked up to the oil interest. They're like a ship, and they got a sail on it. So if the public winds start blowing this way, they go that way. And that's why they did the Sandy Hook shooting. And I'm not going to say there was no shooting with that, but that was actually used to, that was done on purpose, not by Adam Lanza. I think it was done by professionals. And, I just saying, from all the magazine changes and a lot of other things out there, discrepancies about whether a rifle was used or not, that was used to sway public opinion. So public opinion goes the other way. Obama, he's not going to play. He's scared of the people that own him and pull the strings on him. He's scared of a bigger power. But you know what? If a politician actually start figuring out for real that the bigger power is the people themselves, they might change tune. They may change tune. But in any case, the president is not as important power pinnacle as you think. It's too much focus in on that. So I always say, support him. Support him. He's a puppet, and he should be the puppet of the people and the Constitution. So, that's my whole methodology on that. So, also, I want to say this, even about gun safety. Like, for instance, this is a 9mm Beretta, and you know what how I have this? There is a piece of rubber behind the hammer. Black rubber, you can't see it. You can't pull this slide back. There's no round in the chamber, and it's unsafe. But you can't pull this slide back with this piece of rubber in it. It's a neat little trick that I'm displaying on here, but it's something that if somebody picked this up inadvertently, they wouldn't even be able to load it because you can't pull it back. The rubber locks it into place, and you don't even see it. You don't even see it. So there's a lot of little tricks you could do with weapon safety, too. I just want to put that as a note. But what I fear is coming up. You see how this whole climate, even especially the way Alex Jones plays it, what I fear is coming up. The elite supposedly don't like Obama. They're really pissed off at him, right? I'm afraid something's going to happen to him, man. And I don't like that. I don't like that, man. I don't want nothing to happen to him for sure. I'm serious. A lot of people are like, screw him, because he's playing up politician, screw him. But you know how I see that's going to play out? That's going to cause a lot of controversy, division in the country, and it's going to bring about draconian laws. So that is why I think the elite are going to do that, but they're going to make it look like some right-wing patriotic group doing it. That's what I think might happen. I don't know this for sure. That's like a conjecture. But somehow I'm smelling this, okay? I mean, I'm not always right about what I think might happen. And actually, to tell you the truth, there's a lot of things that might happen and there is no rigid plan that anybody goes by. So it's a possibility. But Alex Jones seems to be playing up to that angle very well. And that's what I don't like about it, because he riles people up and he puts in the public image, that anybody, there's a right-wing movement out there that's all this and that and all this other garbage, So that could very much play into something happening with President Obama. But I don't know whether you supported it or not. See, I always kind of support the commander-in-chief no matter what, because what I'm against is the power that owns the commander-in-chief. And, Uncle Tom Obama, he's owned and he's going along with it, too. It's his willing thing. He's Uncle Tom Obama, man. He's going along with it all the way. The only way you actually have freedom and independence in the United States is you stick with that Bill of Rights. And when they first formed that Bill of Rights, a lot of people didn't like it because it kind of laid out what your rights are. But remember Amendment number 9. It's basically like the rights that are enumerated in the Bill of Rights, the other 9 amendments. Amendment number 9 says that just because we didn't enumerate something doesn't mean you don't have them. So that's really your most important amendment out of all of them, too. You actually have more rights than what's in the Bill of Rights. But they had to lay it out in black and white just to make certain. And, it's a damn good thing they did, because if they didn't, we'd already be living on a totalitarian dictatorship by far more than what you think it is right now. But always support the president. Always support the president. Don't support his policies. You don't have to support everything he does. But, when the bottom line comes down to it, he's the commander-in-chief, he's the president, he's been elected by the people. I know there's some cheating going on and all that garbage. But, if he was Romney, we'd be getting mad at Romney, and we still have to support Romney. I didn't vote for either one of those guys, I voted for Gary Johnson, a libertarian. But, you always got to support the president. That's what it comes down to. And so, actually, a lot of times, pointing to Obama and calling him a dictator, that's stupid. That is stupid. Just point to what the actual constitutional law of the United States is and what natural law is for regular people. And, point out who owns Obama and who he's playing up to. Because that kind of pressure, that's the kind of heat that can make him actually change a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it's not him. It's the powers that be behind him. Because if Obama got struck by lightning, and there was no, say it came from God or something, they had this thing and a lightning bolt comes down and he's dead, right? Well, the elite would find somebody else to kiss their ass, you know what I mean? So, it's like support the president all the time. Support the president all the time. Just criticize, knock his actions, like when he's going against the Constitution, and watch for the petty dictators that are going to crop up all over the place. Because a lot of the stupidest people in the world, give them a little power, they're the biggest jerks going. They'll take Obama's laws that he wanted and they'll push him even further. So that's what you got to really watch for more than anything. But I got a feeling something's going to happen with Obama. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's going to be used against the so-called Patriot movement, or whatever you want to call it. And I just want to make sure that the Patriot movement is on the side of the president. On the side of the president. We're on the side of the president, and we're for the Constitution and the people of the United States. We don't buck the president. We just may criticize his policies. We're not against him. We support him. We don't support the power behind him that's pulling his strings. That's what we don't support. And that's what we need to really concentrate on. So that's my message.